The art of being present. This is what came to me this morning. I have something to share with you just to drop into your consciousness this morning. Welcome to Daily Whispers. Kara Bradley here. And it's, one of those just observations. And I am just offering it to you to become more aware of. That's all I can do. And so yesterday evening, we were out on Sanibel Island, Captiva Island in Florida. And it's where my husband and I and my younger daughter, Juliana, spent quarantine in 2020. We showed up on Sanibel Island to stay at a friend's home for a couple of days. And it was a home of her parents that they were going to be selling, and nobody was there. And we ended up staying almost 3 months. So we went back to revisit that time. And we went all the way out to the end of Captiva, which is a really long stretch, and it's one of the most beautiful spots on the planet to watch the sunset over the Gulf of Mexico. And we had dinner, lovely dinner, had some drinks, and went and sat on the sand to watch the sunset along with many people, 100+ people that were out there. And as we were sitting there, the three of us just very simply relaxing, watching, I looked around as the sun hit the horizon. It kind of spread. The sun looked like it spread across the horizon. I mean, it was really just glorious. And I looked around at the people. And I gotta tell you, I think 70% of them had their phones out recording the sunset. And this is not a judgment, because I've done stuff like this. But it was just such a stark vision of where we've gone, who we've become as a culture, with this obsession of, and the word that came to mind was this obsession with capturing the moment, right? It's like we've got to grab the moment and document it and record it. And I was thinking this morning about when I was younger. I was obsessed with photography. I wanted to become a photographer. I wanted to go to art school, and I didn't. That's for another one. But I had a little dark room in my house in my basement, and I had these clunky big cameras, and I took pictures all the time of nature, of people. I always had my camera out. And I remember my high school boyfriend saying to me once, like, you're always just taking pictures and you're never just here, or whatever he said, as a 17-year-old. But I never forgot it. And I said to him, well, this is my pleasure. This is my art. And so I took a lot of pictures because I knew that you'd only get one or two pictures that were good. And I'd develop it myself, and I'd use filters and all that, back then, like filters with my enlarger. And, so I was back then walking around with my camera all the time, taking pictures, documenting, capturing moments. So I want you to know this isn't a specific judgment of people. It's just an observation of where we've gone. Because I'm much less likely to pull out my phone these days. Because, I don't know, I'm just tired of trying to capture moments. I just want to be in the moment now. So I just want to offer you this, not as a should or shouldn't, right? Because I certainly still take pictures, but as just an observation. Because maybe there are moments when you leave the phone in your bag. Right? Maybe there are more moments to be just enjoyed without having to capture. And then there are moments when you capture. And I certainly took a couple of pictures of the sunset. And so the art of being present maybe isn't the art of capturing the moment on a phone or on a camera, but the art of just being fully and capturing it with our senses and with those that we're with. Just food for thought for today's whisper. I hope it's helpful. I appreciate your ear. I so am honored to be here with you. And I thank you for sharing this with a friend. I think that's like the easiest and one of the best things you can do for me, if this is of value to you, is just to share these daily whispers with a friend that might be willing to listen as well. This is how we grow, and we are growing, which is wonderful. I just want to be of service and do my part to be part of the solution in helping us all enjoy these precious human lives that we have. Be well.